Hurricane Melissa is exploding right now. If you're watching this Sunday morning, it probably looks insane. This thing could even be a Category 5 by the time you watch this, even. That's how fast it's intensifying. I think by the time I'm recording this right now, 7:23 or 8 p.m. tomorrow night, we will have a Category 5. Today is October 25th. This is WTHR-X, and we're breaking down the strength, the track, and the potential destruction of Melissa. So let's get right into it. First of all, our satellite imagery is looking kind of crazy. If we look at this thing from, I think this is last night to tonight, we had this thing like as nothing. And last night it was looking more like this. And throughout the day, overnight, and now throughout the day, it's starting to look a lot better. I thought it looked a lot like Wilma right before intensifying. Over the past couple of hours, we have really seen this thing take over rapid intensification, and the size of this thing is insane. I can just not believe how big this storm is. Man, we're going to get effects all the way over here into the Bahamas, and we're going to get effects over here in Puerto Rico. So that's how big this system is going to get, and it's probably going to even get larger. Now, here is the official track of Melissa. We're actually about half an hour short of the 8 p.m., so I still have the 5 p.m. advisory, winds of 90 mile per hour. It's supposed to be a major by this advisory, but the track is taking it pretty much straight west from where it is right now until it gets to about central Jamaica, south of central Jamaica, and then that is going to turn to the north. That's going to be early Tuesday when it makes landfall, and then by late Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to be over Cuba, and then beyond that, we're going to be out to sea. I will cover all of that too. In fact, here is what our AI says, and I think it is taking a different path than what the other models are showing, and the NHC doesn't really show it either. It does incorporate it actually a little. Keeps it a little south. That's the thing I want to break down. Look at this. It pretty much immediately moves it slightly to the south and west before it then actually takes it up. That pressure is definitely incorrect. It is going to be a lot more intense than that. And it does actually keep it landfall actually late Tuesday instead of early Tuesday if this were to happen, and I think it will. So sometime Tuesday we're going to get our landfall, and then Cuba, Bahamas, and maybe Bermuda, but should stay out to sea. There is a small chance it could head up toward the northeast, but pretty much both of our AI models are showing that stay well away. Now, hurricane models. Let's run the 18Z. This is as far as it goes out. It actually brings it parallel to Jamaica. Doesn't actually make a landfall somehow. That doesn't go out full out. Here's the 12Z that goes full out here. Makes a landfall and does take it north. After that, I think this scenario is actually not going to happen, as I think it is too far to the north. Now, the HAFS A model, this is our 18Z look at it. It does get it quite intense. If we look at our pressure here, it brings it down to, Category 5 strength. We have it down in the 930s. I think it could get more intense than that if this model goes out farther. And the HAFS A model, bringing it, just to the south. Here's what our 12Z HAFS A did. It actually brought it to the north a lot quicker. Brought it down into the low 920s, which is probably like a medium and to lowish Category 5. 160 to 170 miles an hour. Okay. Now, further on, intensity and track guidance. This is our Google AI model. And just like that other AI model, it is showing a miraculous southward shift. It could get a lot stronger if it does this. And then it brings its way all the way to the north, makes landfall in central Jamaica. And then, again, rockets off to Cuba and beyond. Now, zooming out a little bit, we only have one model that takes it anywhere close to the U.S. And the rest of them are keeping it well out to sea. Or there's a small chance maybe up here in Newfoundland. But at that point, it's not going to be strong. But Bermuda is actually going to be right in the center of the forecast for this storm. So watch out Bermuda further out. Also, Turks and Caicos going to watch this. Cuba watch this, especially in Jamaica. This is where we're really going to watch for what seems to be a worst case scenario. Now, how strong could this thing get? We actually have it up at 173 knots. And here's what that looks like in miles per hour. 199 potentially. That's as high as the Google one gets. 199 sustained miles per hour. That's basically 200 miles an hour. Again, this is well above what I think is going to happen. I think it might be 15 to 20 miles per hour less. But I cannot rule it out. It could actually happen. If it were to happen, it would be the strongest storm and potentially the most intense storm on record. Now, for total amount of precipitation, right here's where you're going to watch with the precipitation from Melissa. We've already had some of our moisture over here in the DR, and we're going to get some more over here in Haiti yet. Jamaica, we're going to probably be well over 20 inches of rain. Cuba could actually get in on 15 to 20 as well, but after that, it should start rocketing off and get maybe 4 or 5 inches roughly, maybe 7-ish, before it ends up staying out to sea. I think that is a possibility. Again, that's all I have for you today. We soon, once Melissa is kind of winding down a little bit, then I will go back to regular weather content unless we have anything crazy happen. But until then, this is Melissa. I am WeatherX. I will keep you informed on how intense this storm gets.